All right, well, welcome everyone, and thanks for joining us again for another wonderful segment here. This is Marty and Cheryl Turner. We're going to be talking about self care. We're master coordinators with the Shackley Corporation, but we want to focus more specifically on your mind, body, and spirit. And we do this each and every Monday night, so please continue to share these videos with others that can't join us live. And I just want to share with you guys that the world has changed in the last couple of years, and you have to be willing to be able to change with it.
Yep.
So let's talk a little bit more about the mind, body, and spirit connection and the three pillars of not only brain health, but also as a part of a healthy brain, you need to focus on a number of different things. First of all, boosting your mood to reduce stress, improve memory, and of course, thinking skills. You know, one of the biggest things that people can do is just move to, engage in physical activity. A healthy diet is extremely important as well, including nutritional program and the social interaction with people that you love, people that you care about. And of course, don't forget about good sleep. All right. The sleep strengthens your brain and it definitely heals as well. So all these things are things that you can do to live a longer, healthier, happier life.
That's right.
All right. So, Cheryl, talk a little bit more now about the things that you know and are excited about, which is not only our kids.
That's our daughter hanging over the cliff.
That's right. But be kind to your mind.
Yes, this was something I learned firsthand. I ended up in a valley 30 years ago, and I figured out pretty fast that nobody was coming to rescue me. I had to pull myself out. One of the things we need to learn to do sometimes is just say no. You can't be everything to everybody. And if you need help, if you've got to eliminate negative people because they can cause more depression.
Right.
Doing things that bring joy will reduce depression, anxiety, and stress. And we have people with, like my mom had Parkinson's. Parkinson's, MS, and stroke can put us at a risk for depression, falls, memory issues, and a whole lot more. So see a doctor. Neurologists and primary care docs can prescribe wellness recommendations for mind, body, and spirit. It doesn't have to all be medicine. And keep a gratitude journal. Sometimes we have to find things to be grateful for when we're in the dark. And schedule time with your partner, your family, your friends. Join a church, synagogue, local team, anything. Just find community and take time for you. Get some sleep. Don't be afraid to ask for help and build that support team. Find your mental and physical happy place.
All right. So let's talk a little bit more about the spirit connection. And I love the slide that you built here. Absolutely beautiful.
Well, this was huge for me. And when I felt like I was in a mental vice, I couldn't think straight. I wasn't driving as well, and I got 100 on a driver's test, but I could barely function in my car. One doctor said my stress points were double what you should be hospitalized for, but I didn't have time for that. I had 3 kids, under 11 at the time, and I prayed and I hung on. But there's a lot more we can do. 12 years ago, I was at the U of M hospital for 3 weeks. Docs gave me 6 months to live. And eagles swooped my room. Marty thought I was hallucinating. And then the nurses told them, no, there's an eagle's nest on the roof right above this room. And I kept thinking of that scripture in Isaiah 40:31. They that wait upon the Lord will renew their strength. They will mount up on wings as eagles. So when those storms come, we have to adjust our mindset, just like adjusting your sail. If you're out on the ocean and wind comes, harness the headwinds. They'll take you farther than you ever dreamt you could have gone.
Beautiful. Well, let's talk a little bit more about the body connection as well. And really, that's about your activity level is going to determine your attitude level as well. So just move and get out there, get out of the house. Now that we're through this whole COVID pandemic thing, get out and cut the grass or maybe help the neighbor with theirs.
Right.
Shovel snow, which I'm glad we don't have to do anymore.
2 weeks ago, or is it one?
I don't know. It's a little while ago. But walking the dog or helping the neighbors walk their dog, whatever excuse you need to get out and exercise. And it doesn't have to be hard and strenuous. Just a 20-minute walk. It doesn't even have to be a power walk. Will do your body good, and you'll be more grounded, and you'll be able to be more focused, and you'll come back with less stress. So it doesn't have to be a walk on the beach, but it
Mm,
definitely means that you need to move your body without question.
that's right.
Well, so one of the big things that we've found as well is that people in the U.S. are overfed and under nutritious, nurtured, excuse me, and their
Mm-hmm.
nutrition levels, which Cheryl's going to talk more about, are at an all-time low
Yep.
because the nutrients that we used to get in our foods just are not available. So we're going to talk about some of the things as far as the proven benefits and what we need to do and how it can help. And of course, proper nutrition and healthy lifestyle can prevent, get this, 60 to 90% of the major
Wow.
diseases. And
Wow.
so it is really not just, your genetic makeup, but it's also what you do and what you eat, which will
Right.
determine your health outcomes as well. So talk a little bit about this Time Magazine health issue that was published many years ago.
Right. They said how not to end up here. Well, I ended up there, and I was pretty much a health nut, but cancer didn't care. It's all about prevention. The first step to contain health care cost is to avoid getting sick. We can't always do that, but heart disease and diabetes are 80 and 90% preventable. We don't want our children to have a shorter life than us.
That's right.
With a 30% decline in nutrient density and fast food sales up 2,000%, we have to do something. So there's a lot we can do.
Yeah, and so nutrition truly does matter. So let's talk a little bit more about that and kind of dive in. So finding a good multivitamin, very important. That is, of course, a protein that is potent and cold pressed,
Yep.
and also has all 9 essential amino
Right.
acids is important as well.
We didn't know any of that until a
No,
few years ago. Yeah.
absolutely not. And the whole idea of the bees with folate, which is going to help as far as brain production, and it's also going to help with the babies that are
Everything. Yep. Prenatal does a
prenatal.
lot for them, but it does a lot for adults and grandparents.
There you go. Bowel health also very important. Stress helpers.
This is one of our favorite products. It's called Optiflora DI. It's the best bowel, um, what do you call it?
It's
Support
well, yeah,
that I've ever had.
yeah. It is. It is a pre and probiotic that helps with intestinal health, which of course helps with digestion health,
Yep.
which helps with your overall idea of building a better immune system.
And your gut is connected to your brain.
Correct, absolutely. So the stress helpers are a lot of the things that we can get from the foods, the mood products, the memory products, and then also, of course, natural energy products as well is really what you want to be focused on.
My magic chew.
That's right. That is
It tastes like key lime pie.
that is something that she needs to have at least once a day to get
Usually,
get
yeah.
her motors running, if you will. All right. So with that, Cheryl, why don't you go ahead and talk a little bit more about eating healthy?
It's so important. There's so much that we can do, and our brain is directly tied to a lot of these nutrients, whether it's avocados, beets. I'm not going to read everything. We love blueberries. We call them brain berries. And other berries too, like strawberries, blackberries, bone broth, broccoli. I'm going to scoot down here to the extra virgin olive oil, green veggies, rosemary, herbs, salmon, and all kinds of fish, turmeric, and walnuts. Walnuts really look like little brains, and they're really good for your brain.
All right. Well, with that, let's talk a little bit more about this whole idea of sunshine, food, and of course supplements. All right. So, are you feeling lucky? Well, if you're feeling lucky, then that's one thing. But if you're focused on not being a gambler when it comes to your health, I would highly encourage you guys to get focused on the things that we've found through not only the clinical studies as far as the ingredients and the products and how that can make a difference, but also the natural ingredients and being able to see and know that these labels are truthful
Right.
and what's in the product and what's on the label is in there and vice versa. Also, focus on safety, the quality, and the efficacy is very important. A proven track record as far as the products that you're using. And of course, it's always great to have a money back guarantee as well. So, all of those things and more are things that you should be looking for when looking at not only foods but also supplementation. And I love this idea of sunshine because vitamin D is something that we all get to have a lot more of
You feel
at
it a
this
lot
time of the year.
in the winter when you can't get that sunshine.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I'm not going to go over everything here, but we've got tons of studies. Shaklee spent more money on research and development than any company I know of, over 400 million. You can go to go.shaklee.com/study. We have two that are proven to have a lifetime of proven results, with 32% lower levels of triglycerides, 36% lower levels of C-reactive protein, 13% lower levels of homocysteine, and 32% higher levels of HDL, the good stuff. So there's a lot you can do, but supplements should never replace a healthy diet. They're there to fill gaps in our nutrition. And like I said, I don't know another company with proven results like this. And we've got a huge Shaklee difference, the history of first. That's why I've been in other companies, but I never felt the difference I felt with these products.
Right.
They're proven, over 70 patents, 110 published clinical product studies. And these aren't the kinds you pay to get into. They're the kinds you pray to get into. Got millions of healthy, happy customers, and it's beyond organic. They test for 350 harmful contaminant tests. Those are tests they run all the time, but they test for thousands of harmful contaminants. We do 3 times the U.S. pharma standards. We have over 100,000 quality tests that are run annually. And we were the first to invent the multivitamins in the U.S., first in the world to obtain climate neutral certification. Marty will talk about that later. First to introduce products on Earth Day. We had an official Earth Day product at the very first Earth Day.
Yep.
We have the first long-term proof of supplement benefits in those landmark studies. And this is probably my favorite study, the telomere study. Look, I'm getting all excited. They showed that keeping telomeres from shortening may create a longer, healthier life. That was Dr. Elizabeth Blackburn, Shaklee Scientific Advisory Board member, Nobel Prize winner in medicine. And Dr. Eppel said, I don't think I've ever seen such a healthy adult sample. Shaklee may protect them from the usual effects of age, obesity, and stress. An 80-year-old Shaklee user is projected to have the same telomere length as a 41-year-old non-Shaklee user. That's good news, guys. We had 40% less shortening, and they said that this too may slow shortening of telomeres that occurs with aging. And that might be why these ladies are so excited in their 70s.
Amazing. Well, let's talk about making healthy happen. And we have a full lineup, hundreds of products in 4 major categories in this exploding industry. So we have not only a bunch of immune building, but we also have a number of other things that are healthy weight, healthy beauty, the healthy home products. And so I just want to hit on a few when we talk about healthy nutrition. So first of all, the Vivix product is a resveratrol product that really does an amazing job at building and protecting your DNA at the DNA level. And that's something that, as far as healthy antioxidants, you can't get enough of.
Right.
Cheryl talked a little bit about her little friend, which is our energy chew. It comes in a little pouch, and it's better than 2 cups of coffee, and
Absolutely.
It's a lot better for you than Red Bull or energy
and
tea.
it gives you
or
clarity
anything.
too. We've talked to Olympic athletes who knew they were going to get energy but did not expect the mental advantage they had.
That's right. And one of the things, speaking of mental advantage, is MindWorks.
Money works.
And this MindWorks product is amazing. It's 3 times more when it comes to memory and retention and all the different things as far as your cognitive skills. I take one every day, and it has truly made a big, big difference. And then, of course, our collagen product when it comes to healthy hair, healthy nails, something that we continue to add to our healthy shake.
Mm-hmm.
And then we also have some new products as well. Cheryl, do you want to talk about some of the Palmifera products and also our new Shaklee Protect deodorant?
I want to call everything magic because I've never seen anything work like this. I just had our rose oil up there, but this is our deodorant, and I was doing a Zoom call today, and I said, wait a minute, and I took this and I went, oh, okay, let's get started. And one of the guys on the call said, hold on a second before we start, I have to do something. He went and got his. And he said, Cheryl, I can't believe I've never smelled it, before he had just gotten it. It was brand new. And he opened it up. He goes, it is calming. And this is deodorant. I told Marty, I'm going to dab a little behind my ears.
There you
But
go.
I put it on my wrist so I can smell it because it just smells so good. And you loved it when we got these green cleaners.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, 1 drop is better than your typical Windex or window cleaner, and you can do it for under a penny, which is absolutely amazing. So, in fact, it was Oprah's favorite many years ago. So all of these products are proven and all these products can help you have an overall healthier life. And so that's one of the key things that we're focused on, is helping people live healthier and longer.
That's right. You'll think better, you'll look younger, and it's not just your imagination. These healthy products here, the Healthy Beauty, guarantee that you will take 10 years off your face or you get your money back.
There you go.
That's a good thing. We're going to talk just about one product here.
Okay.
And it's our multivitamin. It's in several other programs that we take. Like I take a daily strip of vitamins that has this multi in it. It also has our resveratrol product and a bunch of other stuff. But I love that I can take one little strip in the morning. I don't have to measure it or think about it. I just am done. But this Vitally Gold is the #1 natural supplement. I'm not going to read everything here. You can freeze the video.
Yeah.
You know, double calcium, double beta carotene, double E, double magnesium, double D if you go way down to the bottom, and that's in the vitamins, not anything else. And 23 essential vitamins and minerals for overall health. And the cost is $14.40 a month. It's $28.80 for a bottle that lasts 2 months.
Amazing.
You can't get that quality anywhere else.
All right, good. Well, and speaking of not only incredible products and all the things it can do to help you be healthier, but it's also important that you're involved with a proven team. Our proven leadership comes from, of course, Dr. Shaklee, who founded the company and was a pastor, a pilot, and an entrepreneur, and invented and introduced vitamins here in the U.S. in 1915, before the word vitamin was even in the dictionary.
Wow.
We were the #1 climate neutral certified company. But what was also very interesting to find out is that we're the #1 national nutritional company in the U.S., A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau. And get this, we've paid out over $9 billion, that's with a B, in commissions and bonuses to people like you and I. And so Roger Barnett, our visionary leader, is taking this forward. And he spent 5 years and $20 million before buying Shaklee. He's a Harvard and Yale graduate. He's owned Beauty.com and a number of other successful companies. And he's our chairman and CEO, and is also the chairman of the World Federation of Direct Selling Associations. So he really understands that this is the best of the best, with the best products, the best company, the best leadership, and the best compensation plan. And we're also doing some incredible things for the environment as well. Do you want to talk a little bit about that?
He's one of the most amazing humans we've ever met.
You bet.
Dr. Shaklee said the medical field's interested in treating disease. I'm interested in building health. And Roger said the only way we succeed is to make our customers healthier and our partners wealthier. And here Marty and I are having dinner with Roger about a month ago. On the lower right, he's planting trees with Wangari Maathai, the first woman in East and Central Africa to earn a PhD. She also earned the Nobel Prize for the Environment. And when she won, Roger called her and congratulated her in Swahili. He speaks 5 languages.
Amazing. Well, guys, if you like what you hear, we have an incredible bundle. It's called the Ready, Set, Wellness Bundle, that helps you go through a little survey assessment that will give you all the things you need and will help you get matched up with all the different products. That has literally 110 million different possible outcomes. But it's looking at, your blood panel, the DNA data, all the things that you need to be able to customize the best nutritional program.
Mm-hmm.
So get back with the person who thought enough to invite you to take a look at this video, and definitely find out more about not only Meology, but also our Ready, Set, Wellness.
That's right.
And Cheryl, do you want to talk a little bit about the micronutrients and all that as we kind of close to
Most
remind
of us,
people?
yeah, most of us don't get that. We had healthy lifestyle. We had healthy, diets, but we were still overweight. We've lost 80 pounds since we started on this wellness program, and we've kept it off. And now we're going to lose another, 50 between the two of us. But 90% of us aren't getting the RDA of at least one nutrient. 61% don't follow those dietary guidelines. Less than 1 in 10 adults eats the recommended serving of veggies. Less than 1 in 7 eat enough fruit.
That's
so
right.
we need help filling those nutritional gaps.
Yeah, we make it very easy for you to be able to pick your, healthy vitamins, your healthy shake, and all the things you need to have healthy energy as well.
I love it. It's like nutrition for dummies for me. I don't have to think about it. We just love it. And just take a breath. Close your eyes. Imagine what your dream life is like. The more vividly you picture those goals, the more motivated you'll be.
That's right.
And then make a plan. Once you know what you want, whether it's physical, spiritual, or mental, map that out.
That's right. And it's all about just breaking down those goals into small, actionable steps. Create a timeline for your achievement. Take action each and every day, even if it's just small steps. But by taking those steps towards your goal every day, no matter how small they are, you will eventually get there. You know, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step.
That's
So
right.
whether you're walking on the beach or walking down your road, walk towards a better life that you've all looked forward and wanted to imagine.
Hope we meet you down the path.
All right. Take care, guys. Thanks for taking a listen.
Bye, guys.